Steak au poivre is a classic French dish, but it's not as hard as it sounds, and the sauce is really what makes it, and it's actually quite easy. Let's get cooking with style. So we're making this steak au poivre the traditional way, but you could do this with chicken. You could even do like some ground sirloin. This is a filet mignon, and what I've done with this filet is I pressed it down. This one has not yet been pressed down. I want you to take your hand and press them down just a little bit, not squish them, but so they're flat. Now we're gonna season this with some kosher salt, and you're gonna put a pretty good shot of salt on here, and we're gonna use coarse pepper, okay? We're using the coarse ground pepper, hence the term steak au poivre. Press those ingredients in. We'll put our olive oil in our medium-high pan. Give that a little swirl around. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna sear this first on this side. You see that smoke coming out? That's what you want. And now don't forget to season the second side. And again, a pretty good shot of salt and that coarse ground pepper on top. This is gonna take about 5 or 6 minutes per side. What I'm targeting is a medium rare, and I want you to take a look at that nice sear on that side. We're gonna flip these over for about another 4, possibly 5 minutes. Let's get this steak out. We're gonna set it off to the side and let it rest here. I've turned my pan down to a medium-low heat. To this, I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. We're gonna use the same pan, and I'm also gonna add in my shallots. We're gonna saute these for about 2 or 3 minutes just to get them translucent. Now the next step, putting in the brandy, and I wanna make sure you do this. I want you to shut the flame off of the stove completely. And then when you put this brandy or cognac in, make sure you lean back away from it. And we're gonna put in about a half a cup. The reason I'm doing all that is because the alcohol evaporating from here will light on fire. Now we can turn the heat back on and let the alcohol evaporate out. So all our alcohol's burned out. I'm gonna put in the peppercorns. These are green peppercorns. Let me show you what the jar looks like. Don't put black peppercorns in. They're hard and crunchy and they won't do very well. To that, I'm gonna add a little bit of Dijon mustard, and I'm putting in a good healthy teaspoon of that. Next, you can put in better than bouillon, but I've been kind of liking this stuff here. This is called beef broth, and this is a concentrate. To that, I'm gonna put in about a teaspoon of that, and then I'm gonna swirl this around just enough to get everything incorporated. And now, the best part, the heavy cream. Put that in, bring this to a simmer, taste it, season, and serve it. All right, our sauce is reduced by half. I want you to watch this trick. You take your finger and you swipe it, and you see how it doesn't come back together? You know that sauce is ready. Let's head over to the tabletop and plate it up. Now the reason I let the meat rest is because when I cut it, because I'm gonna make a presentation, I don't want all these juices flowing around. So we'll take our steak like that. And for me, this is just me, I can't eat this much meat, so I'm gonna cut it so I can make 2 portions out of this one filet. And then what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna spread it out on the plate and then put the sauce over the top. Oh yeah, I think we nailed it with the medium rare. So let's get this over here. And you know, for some of you, you're big meat eaters and you'll eat the whole filet, but for me, I like to kind of have a little bit of everything. And I've got some Brussels sprouts here on the side. Drizzle that there. Put a little extra because you're gonna serve this with some crunchy French bread. Okay, I'm telling you what, man, steak au poivre is such a great dish. You can do this with chicken, as I've already said, even like a Salisbury steak or just some ground sirloin. It's super easy, as you saw, and unbelievably flavorful. If you'd like this recipe, go to our website, cbs8.com/recipes. Bon appetit.